I came to Mount Best to explore if a better lifestyle is possible. And my philosophy is very simple. Take what you've got and make the most of it. I'm self-sufficient in energy, self-sufficient in water, and in summer, in growing season, I'm also self-sufficient in food. I have written 3 books, and people come here because they read my books and they want to check if I'm for real. I discovered that many appliances that were available at that time were very inefficient, just like a fridge. It was very difficult to find a fridge at that time, 10 years ago, that consumed less than 1 kilowatt-hour per day. I converted the chest freezer into chest fridge. And to my surprise, the energy consumption of such a device is only 0.1 of a kilowatt-hour per day. It means that the fridge consumes less energy per day than a light bulb in an hour. One of the devices that I developed is a solar reflective heating. I installed it on a balcony here that is facing the sun, and in essence they are stainless steel mirrors that reflect the sunshine into the house and double the amount of sunshine that enters the house in winter. This fireplace has a very special chimney, that doesn't go straight, but it goes at the angle, and that increases the amount of heat that is left inside the house rather than escaping out through the chimney. Very little fuel to make sufficient fire. So this is bubble glazing, material destined for the rubbish tip, like bubble wrap, used in an innovative, practical way as a glazing. Thermal performance of bubble glazing is actually very comparable to double glazing. The difference being the cost. Instead of costing a few $100s per window, it costs only $2 or $3 per window. Nominally I live alone, but in 8 years that I've been here, I can't remember a week that there have been no visitors. I consider that I'm a citizen of the universe. And Mount Best is just a wonderful part of the universe that is fairly unspoiled by the industry and by the clutter of the city and economy and other things. I greatly enjoy proximity of the forest. I do frequent walks to the forest with my visitors, and I just like it here.
Mount Best, we like the light and the space and the quiet. We wanted to have a creative space for us both, some place that was surrounded by the natural world, which was peaceful and gentle, so that we could, just sort of be in it, to level out and come into some sense of balance and harmony, but not being very serious about it, because we're quirky, and as this place was mostly built using recycled stuff we would find that looks interesting, let's grab that and use it. We didn't particularly care if it followed some sort of pattern. It was just sort of seeing what happened, and if we liked it, we used it. I'm the only card-carrying Buddhist on the place. Mary has her own path, and we both really like Lama Samten. I would say that he's my teacher. We've had a relationship for over 20 years. We're not connected with any formal Buddhist organisation. It's really just Mary and I. We don't bill ourselves as a centre. It's really our home, and we happen to have a stupa on it. When it was built, we didn't quite know how to introduce it to the communities. When you say it's a stupa, well, what's a stupa? So we didn't use the word stupa, we used the word peace monument. And about a week later, a group of people, I think from a club interstate, parked at the bottom of the gate and said, "What's that on top of the hill?" And I said, "It's a peace monument." And they said, "Oh, isn't that wonderful? We're so sick of looking at war memorials. We'd really like to see someone who's built a memorial to peace." And we said, "Well, go up." So they came up and they had their walking frames and their sticks and doing laps around the stupa. And that was really a nice thing to happen. The stupa is essentially a male thing. Mary regarded that as quite male, and she wanted something that was a bit of the feminine here.
I was inspired by the labyrinth in Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, and I wanted to build one, and I had limited space. So this is a labyrinth on the Baltic design. It's shaped like a brain, and it has two entry points. The entry point that is a long one that goes in and out is the female, and the entry point that goes direct into the centre is the male. And it's a contemplative walking track.
She has secret women's business up there, and you'll have to ask her what they do up there. But it's pretty low key. It's really, when kids come and they'll run around, and that's fine. It's just sort of a natural labyrinth. If you want to use it, use it. And that's the same with the stupa. It's there to be used. It's a gentle place, and that to us is very important. And it doesn't lay any particular demands on you other than to live here properly and do the right thing by it. And we would like to think that if we've created something beautiful and nice, that we give something back, so that when we give it over, that, okay, job's done. And all the people here, I think they really, that seems to be a broad philosophy, and that's one of the things we really resonate with. There's a real sense of community here, without being precious about it.
Who wouldn't want to live here?
We consider ourselves very blessed.